What if you could explore a Viking fortress in the morning and watch two seas collide at sunset? Welcome to Denmark, where ancient legends meet natural wonders. Whether you're drawn to fairy tale castles, remote islands touched by raw Nordic beauty, or vibrant cities where medieval meets modern, join me in discovering Denmark, where each new corner tells a unique story of Scandinavian charm. Also, make sure to stay until the end to discover a place known as the Mountain of Heaven, where a view so magnificent captures the very soul of Danish nature. Fun facts about Denmark. Denmark is known for being one of the happiest countries, thanks in part to the cultural concept of hygge, which promotes a cozy, comforting atmosphere that fosters well-being. The capital city, Copenhagen, is also one of the most bike-friendly cities, with 40% of residents commuting by bicycle. The country is home to the original Legoland in Billund, which opened in 1968 and has a rich Viking history visible at the National Museum in Copenhagen. Denmark's cuisine is famous for smørrebrød, an open-faced sandwich enjoyed by many. Denmark also governs Greenland, the world's largest island, and pioneered electric trains in 1902. In Copenhagen, the autonomous neighborhood of Christiania, founded in 1971, is a unique example of the country's progressive spirit. For nature lovers, Denmark offers the longest continuous sandy beach in northern Europe along its West Jutland coast and Tivoli Gardens, one of the world's oldest amusement parks. Some rural highways have no speed limits, reflecting Denmark's laid-back yet responsible attitude. The Jantelov, a cultural principle that promotes equality and discourages boasting, is central to Danish values, fostering a respectful, community-oriented society. The best places in Denmark. Faroe Islands. Technically part of Denmark but positioned between Scotland and Iceland, this North Atlantic archipelago consists of 18 major islands connected by tunnels, bridges, and ferries. Ancient volcanic activity shaped these islands, creating dramatic cliffs that rise vertically from the ocean, some reaching heights of 2,000 feet. The landscape is characterized by green valleys carved by glaciers, while the peaks remain treeless due to strong winds. Waterfalls here don't simply fall. They're often blown upward by powerful gusts, creating reverse cascades. The islands experience a unique climate phenomenon where all 4 seasons can occur within hours. Traditional houses feature grass roofs, a Viking-era technique that provides natural insulation and protects against harsh weather. The capital, Tórshavn, is one of the world's smallest capitals, with colorful Nordic buildings and a harbor filled with fishing boats. Sheep outnumber humans here by about 2 to 1, freely roaming the mountainsides and contributing to the island's name. Føroyar means sheep islands. The isolated location has preserved ancient Nordic traditions, including the controversial Grindadrap, a traditional whale hunt that dates back to the Viking Age. The island's striking beauty draws photographers, particularly to Sorvagsvatn, a floating lake that seems to hover above the ocean. Bornholm. Located in the Baltic Sea, this Danish island stands as a unique geological anomaly in Denmark's typically flat landscape. Unlike the rest of the country, formed by glacial deposits, Bornholm features a granite bedrock dating back 1.7 billion years, making it Denmark's oldest visible terrain. The island is known for its distinctive round churches from the 12th century, built as both places of worship and fortresses against pirates. Its northern coast reveals dramatic granite cliffs at Hammeren, while the southern shores feature fine white sand beaches. The island's microclimate is particularly sunny and mild, earning it the nickname Sunshine Island. Medieval fortress ruins of Hammershus, Scandinavia's largest castle ruin, dominate the northern tip. The town of Svanike preserves traditional half-timbered houses, smokehouses with distinctive pyramid-shaped chimneys, where local delicacy smoked herring is prepared. Rubjergknude. Perched on Denmark's northwestern coast, this ever-shifting landmark tells a story of nature's relentless power. The Rubjergknude Lighthouse, built in 1899, originally stood 200 meters inland and 60 meters above sea level. But coastal erosion claims about 1.5 meters of land each year, while shifting sands continuously reshape the landscape. The surrounding dunes, rising like golden mountains, are formed by strong winds carrying sand from the beach. These same winds once buried the lighthouse keeper's quarters and adjacent buildings under massive sand drifts. In 2019, facing imminent destruction from coastal erosion, Danish engineers accomplished an extraordinary feat. They moved the entire 720-ton lighthouse 70 meters inland on rails, buying it roughly 40 more years of existence. Today, visitors climb massive sand dunes that create an almost desert-like atmosphere in the heart of Scandinavia. The lighthouse stands both as a warning beacon and a monument to human ingenuity in the face of natural forces. Skagen. At the northernmost tip of Denmark, two seas collide in a spectacular display of natural forces. This is where the North Sea and the Baltic Sea meet, creating a visible line where different colored waters clash but never mix. Skagen's unique light quality, created by water-reflected sunlight from three directions, attracted numerous artists in the late 19th century. The Skagen painters include P.S. Krøyer and Anna Ancher, immortalize this ethereal luminescence in their works. The town's distinctive yellow houses with red-tiled roofs were originally fishermen's homes, painted with leftover boat paint containing ochre. The old lighthouse, known as the Grey Lighthouse, stands as Denmark's second tallest. Grenen, the sandy spit at the peninsula's tip, grows longer each year as currents deposit sediment. Swimming here is prohibited due to dangerous converging currents, but visitors can stand with 1 foot in each sea. Copenhagen. Denmark's capital is a city where medieval charm meets modern innovation. Nyhavn, the iconic 17th century waterfront, displays vibrant townhouses that once housed sailors and writers, including Hans Christian Andersen. The Little Mermaid statue, inspired by his fairy tale, has watched over the harbor since 1913. In contrast to these historic elements, the city pioneers urban sustainability. Nearly half of its residents cycle daily on an extensive network of bike lanes.